Tell me what your hopes are for Pandora.
Well, this whole idea started when we saw Jim Cameron's movie Avatar, and we were blown away by the world that he created.
Outstanding.
Because it was so unique, but because it felt so real. So he created a digital world that felt real, and we felt that it was a perfect place or world to turn from the digital to the physical. And we also believed in our ability to do that really well. And so we called Jim and said, hey, we'd like to build Pandora. And he was amazed that we would have that ambition. And here we are today sitting in the middle of Pandora. I think he's actually still amazed. He calls it a dream come true, because I don't think he thought it was quite possible.
It's remarkable, the flight of passage. There's really no way to describe it. It's not a traditional ride. It's also not a movie experience. I mean, how would you describe it?
I think Flight of Passage is the most advanced ride or e-ticket attraction that we've ever created. Obviously, what we tried to do was to simulate real flying through the world of Pandora. And we touched on, we tapped into a very core value of the Walt Disney Company, which is using technology to tell stories better. And you end up in essentially a simulated experience flying a Banshee through Pandora, and the ups and downs and ins and outs, and as you know, that feels completely real. And I think it's an exceptional sensory experience, and you can do it again and again and discover more each time. It is so rich, so textured.
I know that park attendance was up 4% in the first quarter. They're still coming. You know, what does that say to you about either the Disney experience and the American economy, that people can make this a priority in their budgets?
Well, I think it starts with the experience that we create. And by the way, we're finding that attendance is up globally.
Right,
We've had a great first year. Actually, we're just about to celebrate the first anniversary at Shanghai, where we just celebrated our 10 millionth guest.
Wow.
Which is exceptional.
And that's beyond expectations, really, for Shanghai, isn't it?
It is. And we're doing quite well, actually, in Paris and in Hong Kong and in Tokyo, and here in the States, in Orlando and in California. We've had a great year. I think we create great experiences for people. They're memorable in nature, whether people have experienced them already or whether they've never experienced them. They love coming here. Word of mouth is great. And of course, we mine all of the great intellectual property and storytelling that the company now has to create places like Pandora. And that's a tremendous advantage for us. Whether it's Star Wars, we're building 2 Star Wars lands. When you take our great storytelling in those characters and you put them in places like this, and you let people essentially visit the world and engage with the characters that they saw and loved in the movies, that's very powerful.